Welcome back to Oklahoma's favorite academic game show, I Want Answers. I'm your tie-wearing host, Jeff Gaffin. Teams are in the second round of competitions, and today we have the Locust Grove Pirates have come back to compete against the Booker T. Washington Hornets. The stakes are getting higher, as the winner of this game will get to advance and compete in the semifinals round. We've met the students before, but now we'd like to get to know them just a little bit better. We'll start by getting to know the Locust Grove Pirates. Right now we have Captain Lauren Breedlove, who is a junior, and is also doing concurrent enrollment here at RSU. That's awesome. So what classes are you taking here?
I'm taking a college algebra class and a speech class.
College algebra, that's actually one step higher than they let me teach here. That's the way it works. All right, good. You doing okay in the math class? I'm a math teacher after all.
Yeah, fairly well. Logarithms weren't fun.
Logarithms are awesome.
Got past them.
Okay, well, we appreciate you being here. Jason Talent is a junior and loves chemistry. What do you love about chemistry?
Formulas.
Formulas.
Stoichiometry.
Stoichiometry. Balancing equations. All good stuff, right?
Absolutely.
You blown anything up yet?
Not yet.
You know that like bleach and ammonia don't mix, right?
Hope to find that out soon.
Okay, mustard gas is a good thing. Thanks for being here. Logan Osment is here, a 14-year-old sophomore. He's on the robotics team and plans to one day become a geoscientist. Okay, so an earth scientist, right?
Yeah.
What specifically?
I'm not completely sure. Hopefully mineralogy or oceanology.
Nice.
Or ography.
Somethingography.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, we appreciate you. Justin Howe is a junior, interested in film and wants to study film at John Brown University. So you already, like, I forget what they say in sports. You've already decided, you've already, like, signed a scholarship offer and things like that?
No, but sometimes I like to go to Starbucks and pretend like I'm writing a screenplay so people think I'm cooler than I actually am.
Does it work?
No.
Oh. It's the way it is in fine arts sometimes. All right, well, thanks so much, Locust Grove. And now we get our chance to meet the Tulsa Booker T. Washington Hornets. First off is Captain Aaron Hockett, who is a senior, is on the speech and debate team. Last year, Aaron and his humorous duet partner qualified for NFL Nationals and broke into the octofinals round. You'll have to explain that in a second. Aaron is interested in attending a small liberal arts college next year. All right, so this humorous duet and NFL, like football? The NFL?
I like to think so, but no.
Okay.
I'm not really big enough, as you can see. NFL actually stands for National Forensics League.
That's what I was thinking.
It's speech and debate. And yeah, so my partner and I had an acting event that we took to Nationals, and we did pretty well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great job. Acting is fun.
It is.
Thanks for being here. Noel Janik?
Yannick.
I apologize. Noel Yannick is a senior, divides her time between the academic team and youth philanthropy initiative. Noelle is applying to so many colleges, she'll probably need to sell a kidney to pay for all her application fees. I do remember the days. All right, so where are you wanting to go to if you can?
So I'm applying to 9 different schools. I actually finished this weekend, so that was really exciting. But my top choice right now is the University of Maryland at College Park.
Okay, good deal. Be a Terrapin.
Yes.
Very nice. Thanks for being here. We have Muhammad Ali. The greatest is here. He's an 11th grader on paper, allegedly, and he's listed as a 10th grader in the class, not because he was redshirted. So I guess you like football. Muhammad keeps himself busy playing tennis and developing a library at his mosque to fulfill his Eagle Scout project. Very nice. And Muhammad is very interested in cybersecurity. So do you know the other Muhammad Ali? Does he know you?
Oh, no, I don't think he knows me.
Oh, okay.
I just read a Who Is book about him just to get a good idea about who people are talking about.
I understand.
Every time they refer to me.
Okay. But tennis and Eagle Scouting, very nice. All right. Anything else you'd like to add? No. Okay. Well, thanks for being here. Jack Sarton is a senior as part of the Booker T. Washington robotics team and would rather be carrying around tools in his backpack than books and talks far more than his sister does. I guess his sister doesn't talk. He is never happier than when he is tinkering on something or on the Stanford University campus studying chemistry with like-minded folk. So I guess you want to go to Stanford.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm applying early action.
Awesome.
Yeah, so.
Going to something robotics?
Probably either chemistry or physics.
Nice. Where'd you get that tie?
The internet.
The internet. You can find anything on the internet these days. Thanks so much for being here. The Booker T. Washington Hornets. Now that we've gotten to know our players a little bit better, it's time to begin our competition. As always, we start with the speed round. Remember, teams, these are individual answer questions worth 10 points each. There's no conferring in this round. Are you ready to play? Do you want answers? Do you want questions? Good, because I want answers. First speed question. In what city on the seacoast did Jesus live during his public ministry? Is it Nazareth, Capernaum, Samaria, or Cana? Yes, Booker T.
Cana.
That is incorrect. Locust Grove, you get a chance.
Nazareth.
That is incorrect. It's Capernaum. Next question. Who composed over 30 piano sonatas, including the Pathétique, the Appassionata, and the Moonlight? Yes, Booker T.
Beethoven.
That is correct. His accounts of the GI's loneliness, hurts, and fears served as a link between soldiers and their families at home. This beloved correspondent won a Pulitzer Prize and published several books, notably Here Is Your War and Brave Men. What was his name? Yes, Booker T.
Matthau?
That is incorrect. Locust Grove? Time is up. It is Ernie Pyle. I know him. Next speed question. Give me the German phrase which literally means until we meet again. Yes, Booker T.
Auf Wiedersehen.
That is correct. Identify the author of this 20th century American novel, Babbitt. That is Lewis. Next speed question. Give me the occupation of this prominent handicapped person, Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec, who was deformed. Yes, Booker T.
Painter.
That is correct. Early reports indicate the Boston Marathon bomb was constructed using what kitchen item? Yes, Booker T.
Pressure cooker.
That is correct. Robinson Crusoe is based on the actual experiences of a shipwrecked sailor on a deserted isle in the Pacific. Can you name him? Yes, Booker T.
Cook.
That is incorrect. Locust Grove. That would be Alexander Selkirk. Alexander Selkirk. Next question. If you were blindfolded and given a box containing 18 white socks and 18 black socks, what is the minimum number of socks you must take out of the box to be certain you have a pair of the same color? Yes, Booker T.
6.
That is incorrect. Locust Grove, you get a chance?
4.
That is incorrect. It is 3. That is 3. In 2012, a U.S. federal appeals court ruled that colleges and universities cannot count what activity as a sport when trying to comply with gender equity requirements. Yes, Booker T.
Cheerleading?
That is correct. The President's State of the Union address had the usual list of things the administration wants to get through Congress. One thing President Obama proposed was an increase of the federal minimum wage to what level? Yes, Booker T.
$9 an hour.
That is correct. An automobile wheel has a diameter of 24 inches. How many full revolutions will it make in covering 3 miles? Yes, Booker T.
1,420.
That is incorrect. Locust Grove, you get more chance.
1,000.
That is incorrect. 2,522 revolutions. Which of these 3 terms in Freud's writings most closely resembles self-concept? Is it id, ego, or superego? Yes, Booker T.
Ego.
That is correct. I'm going to name a famous person who died young, and I want you to identify their prospective occupation. Nero. Yes, Booker T.
He was a ruler of Rome.
More specific.
Roman emperor.
That is correct. Back to speed. In 2012, NASA researchers discovered a relatively close, possibly magma-covered planet that is about 2/3 the size of what largest terrestrial planet in our solar system? Yes, Locust Grove.
Jupiter.
That is incorrect. Booker T. Yes?
Saturn.
Incorrect. How about Earth? Terrestrial? There you go. More speed. When a tourist visits St. Petersburg, Petrograd, and Leningrad, how many Russian cities has he seen? Yes, Booker T.
1.
That is correct. They are the same city. Listen as I recite the last stanza of an inspirational favorite. Give me the title's song, or the song's title, excuse me. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no... Yes, Booker T.
Amazing Grace.
That is correct. Oh, and that time ends our speed round. The score stands at this point with Booker T. Washington with 100 points, Locust Grove Pirates with 0 points. But you get a chance to enter in the advantage round. Remember, teams, to gain the advantage, you must be the first to correctly answer a speed question. Remember, any team member may answer those. Once a team correctly answers a speed question, they are given 3 advantage questions worth 5 points each. While you are allowed to confer players, answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain. Once an advantage category is complete, it's back to speed questions to gain a new advantage. Are you ready? Here's your first speed question. What state in the United States has the smallest coastline? Yes, Booker T.
Rhode Island.
That is incorrect. Locust Grove. Yes.
Delaware.
Incorrect. It is New Hampshire. Still looking for advantage? This bird nests in the Arctic and spends the winter in the Antarctic. It migrates farther than any other bird. Can you name it? Yes, Booker T.
The albatross.
Incorrect. Locust Grove. That would be the Arctic tern. Which state does Senator Barbara Boxer represent? Yes, Booker T.
California.
That is correct. You have the advantage. Your category is identify. Identify these phrases containing the word king. Number 1, proper speech or correct grammar.
King's English.
King's Speech.
Incorrect. It is King's English.
Sorry.
Number 2, a Kipling story made into a movie starring Michael Caine and Sean Connery.
King and I.
Incorrect. The Man Who Would Be King. Number 3, a biographical drama film loosely based on the 1944 novel about a school teacher in Siam.
King and I.
That is correct. Actually, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. That is incorrect. It is Anna and the King. King and I was just the name of the musical and the movie. Anna and the King. All right, back to speed to gain a new advantage. It has more than 1 billion users per month who stream more than 4 billion hours of content. What is this video? Yes, Booker T. I'm sorry?
YouTube.
YouTube is correct. You have the advantage. Your category is Medal of Liberty winners who are also immigrants who have made substantial contributions to American life. I'll name you 3 of these winners, and you tell me what countries they come from. Okay? Number 1, Bob Hope.
America.
Yeah, United States.
Incorrect. It is England. Henry Kissinger.
He's
Germany or Austria?
Polish.
No.
Isn't he?
Germany.
That is correct. Irving Berlin.
He's.
Is he American? United States.
Incorrect. It is Russia. Yes, exactly. Back to speed. What stage extravaganzas of the early 20th century featured such performers as W.C. Fields and Fanny Brice? Yes, Booker T.
Vaudeville.
Incorrect. Locust Grove. Yes.
Cabaret.
Incorrect. The Ziegfeld Follies. Ziegfeld Follies. In order, list the 7 colors of the visible spectrum and begin with the color with the longest wavelength. Yes, Booker T.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
That is correct. You have the advantage. Your category is Joe. Joe is a popular name in the world of sports. Name these 3 well-known Joes. Number 1, he led the Jets to a Super Bowl upset.
Namath.
Namath.
Correct. This ex-baseball player did Mr. Coffee commercials.
Not DiMaggio.
I mean, if you don't know, guess
DiMaggio.
That is correct. He's a baseball catcher turned sportscaster turned interviewer. That would be Joe Garagiola. I remember watching him when I was a kid. All right, back to speed. The Parthenon is in Athens. Where is the Pantheon? Yes, Booker T.
Rome.
That is correct. You have the advantage. Your category this time is legends. Number 1. Before he died with a 40-pound hammer in his hand, this steel driver won a contest against a steam drill.
Henry.
That is correct. The Egyptian priests told of a great island or continent in the Atlantic which sank beneath the sea thousands of years before its time.
Atlantis.
That is correct. Name the triangular stone at an old Irish castle that gives the gift of a glib tongue to all who kiss it.
The Blarney Stone.
That is correct. Back for new advantage. It reached the #1 spot on the charts in 55 countries. I'm talking about what 2006 song by Shakira? Yes, Booker T.
Hips don't lie.
Hips do not lie. That is correct. Advantage back to you. Category is identify these well-known flies. Number 1, military formation or old football formation?
Is it the flying
V.
Flying V.
Incorrect. The flying wedge. An opera by Richard Wagner.
Flight of the Valkyries.
Incorrect. The Flying Dutchman. Number 3, to have spectacular success or to win big.
Succeed with flying colors.
Yeah.
To win with flying colors.
That will work. Flying colors. Back to speed. The goldenrod is a common wildflower. What is the golden hind? Yes, Booker T.
A ship?
Of who?
I'm not sure. Sir Francis Drake.
That is correct. Very good. Advantage to you guys. Category is language. Translate these familiar Spanish words. Number 1, serape.
Sir, I think.
Good.
Serape.
I think it's like a hat. Jacket.
Incorrect. A man's shawl. More specific on that. Macho.
Strong.
Not quite. That would be aggressively masculine, but that was getting gone close. But that bell does end our time for the advantage round. Score at this time, Booker T with 135 points. Locust Grove still looking for some points. As we now enter into the third round, the whirlwind round, where the team's ability to think on their feet will be tested. For this whirlwind round, the team with the lowest points will get to pick from 1 to 3 categories. They can pick a category for themselves, or they may choose a category for the opposing team. Should they pick the opposing team's category, their opponents will get to choose a category for them. Each team will have 60 seconds to answer as many of the 10 questions in that category as possible, with correct answers being worth 10 points each. Remember, teams, you may confer, but all answers must come from the team captain. You may pass on a question at any time by simply saying pass. Okay, Locust Grove, you get your first choice. Your categories are brain game, computer terms, or London landmarks. Are you choosing for yourself or for Booker T?
Choose for yourself. Computer terms.
Computer terms for you or for them?
For us.
For you guys. All right, it's computer terms it is. I'll define old words pressed into service as computer jargon. You identify the word. Okay? Number 1, to stand on a board and ride the waves.
Surf.
Correct. Someone who takes food to your table in a restaurant.
Surfer.
Correct. A store customer who is just looking.
Browser.
Correct. A pictorial representation of a religious figure.
Icon.
Correct. A type of footwear.
Sandal.
Incorrect. A crawling insect.
Bug.
Bug.
Correct. A small, thin, dry, cake-like treat.
Cookie.
Correct. One of the phalanges.
Thumbnail.
Incorrect. A city on the sea where ships come and go.
Port.
Correct. The street location of your home. Ooh, so close. Of your home or business. Okay. All right, Booker T, you get your chance to handle the whirlwind round, and you are choosing for yourselves, and your categories are brain game, London landmarks, or on time. What would you like?
What were you guys thinking?
London
helps a lot.
landmarks get nasty quickly.
So do you want to do a brain game?
Sure.
Sounds fun.
We'll take brain game.
Brain game. Okay. We can do that. Number 1. The full-grown brain contains 100 billion cells called what?
Neurons.
Correct. The bone that surrounds the soft gray brain tissue is called what?
Cranium.
Cranium.
Correct. A scientist who studies the brain is called an ornithologist, limnologist, or neurobiologist.
Neurobiologist.
Correct. Neurobiologists know that the brain is divided into how many major hemispheres?
2.
2 is correct. What modern device is often likened to the brain?
Computer.
Correct. The brain needs 2 everyday things to function: salt and calcium, light and sound, quiet and darkness, or pepper and magnesium.
Salt and calcium.
That is correct. When you see a picture of the brain, it resembles what vegetable? Cauliflower, grapefruit, eggplant, or... That is correct. The size of the brain has what relationship to intelligence?
None.
Correct. One of the tools for studying brain activities is the EEG. Oh, time is up on the minute. That'd be electroencephalogram graph, yes. Okay. Well, that does end the whirlwind round. Score stands at this point. Booker T. Washington with 185 points and Locust Grove with 70. Had a good round there. Good comeback. All right, back to speed to finish off our competition. Yes? Do you want questions? Do you want questions?
Yes.
I want answers. More speed. Here we go. It is of the kingdom Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, class Insecta, order Dictyoptera, family Mantidae, genus Mantis, and species Mantis religiosa. What is its... Yes, Booker T.
Praying mantis.
That is correct. The Declaration of Independence was approved on July 4th, 1776. On what date was the Bastille stormed? Yes, Booker T.
July 14th,
Year?
1793.
Incorrect. Locust Grove?
July 14th, 1776.
Incorrect. 1789. But the date was correct. More speed. Name the major network correspondent who was punched in the face by a security guard during rioting at the Democratic National Convention in 1968. Yes, Booker T.
Cronkite.
Incorrect. Locust Grove?
Katie Kirk.
Incorrect. Not Katie Kirk. Dan Rather. Dan Rather. In the communist newspaper Granma, the retired president criticized North Korea for its grandiose threats, saying, "This is one of the gravest risks of nuclear war since the October crisis of 1962. This criticism came from what communist leader who knew that crisis well? Yes, Locust Grove.
Tchaikovsky.
It's okay.
Tchaikovsky. Okay, I give up.
No, seriously, go and answer.
Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky is incorrect. Booker T? Yes.
Khrushchev.
Incorrect. Fidel Castro. Okay. Don't worry, happens to all of us. President and Mrs. Obama gave more than $150,000 to charity last year. The bulk of it helps an organization that aids the families of wounded veterans. Name it. Yes, Locust Grove.
Warrior.
Incorrect. Booker T? Yes?
Is it Blue Star Mothers?
Incorrect. The Fisher House. Fisher House. What is the more common name of the legislation passed in 1944 by the U.S. Congress known as the Servicemen's Readjustment Act? Yes, Booker T.
The GI Bill?
That is correct. In 1929, the first NFL championship game was played. Who won it? Yes, Booker T.
The Green Bay Packers.
That is correct. Prior to 1945, this was the state religion of Japan. It emphasizes ancestor worship. Yes, Booker T.
Shintoism?
That is correct. Until about 2006, almost all studies on salt and health outcomes relied on the well-known fact that what vital sign can drop slightly when people eat less salt. Yes, Booker T.
Blood pressure.
That is correct. Math question coming up. What would be the measure of an angle in radians if it's in the first quadrant and the sine of the angle is equal to its cosine? Yes, Booker T.
Pi over 4.
That is correct. What ship was the first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier? Yes, Booker T.
The Enterprise.
That is correct, and not from Star Trek either. Back to speed. I'm going to name another famous person who died young. Again, identify their respective occupation. Thomas Chatterton. Yes, Locust Grove.
Writer.
Incorrect. Booker T. Yes.
Poet.
That is correct. A little more specific. Had to be poet. Victor Herbert was an Irish composer born in 1859. Identify his most famous operetta. Yes, Locust Grove.
Phantom of the Opera.
Incorrect. Booker T. It would be Babes in Toyland. Babes in Toyland. All right, and that bell means that our competition is done. Final score does stand. Booker T with 335 points. Locust Grove with 70. Congratulations, Booker T. You will move on. Well played, though, both Pirates and Hornets. Well, next week we have the 8-Day Warriors taking on the Morris Eagles. Make sure you come back and see who has the answers here on I Want Answers. If you did miss last week's competition, you can view it by visiting our website, rsupublictv.org, and look for I Want Answers. But if you're a big fan, look us up on Facebook by searching for I Want Answers. Well, that's all we have tonight. I'm your host, Jeff Gaffin. If you knew some of the answers, thank a teacher. But if you know freedom, thank a soldier. Have a great night.